All right, so we're going to start off with some immigration news because we get these questions all the time, Yo-Yo.
Mm-hmm.
How do you expedite your case? Let me repeat this again. We get this all the time. How can I expedite my case? My case is stuck at the National Visa Center. My case is stuck with immigration. I haven't gotten an interview. I haven't gotten my work permit. We're documentarily qualified. When am I going to get an interview? And I say to everybody all the time, do a humanitarian expedite and give your saddest story. Isn't that my answer?
Yep.
Well, yesterday, USCIS actually came out with rules on what is a sad reason.
Ah.
Right. They didn't say it in that many words.
Okay.
But they came out with the criteria that they will agree to expedite a case if you present this criteria. And it came out for the first time. They never really had criteria before.
I know.
It was just, give us your reason and we'll figure it out after we read it, and we'll decide if we're moved or not. Now they have...
And that would be a horrible feeling, not knowing if your case is,
right.
good enough.
So now they have put down criteria.
Nice.
So is everybody ready for this criteria? How many times are we going to get calls today about it anyway, right? We're going to still get calls about it anyway.
Yeah.
But I'm going to answer all those questions right now. All right, so how do you expedite your case? You have to show one of four criteria. One is financial loss. Financial loss to your employer. And actually, USCIS gives an example. For example, if you are a medical doctor or medical personnel and you can't renew your work permit and you now cannot show up to work, that could be a financial loss to your employer because they're counting on the doctor to show up to work. They're counting on the registered nurse to show up to work, that they can't refill that position that quickly. That could be a reason to expedite it, financial loss. Another reason, so it's not so much that you're going to be fired from your job, it's also how is the job going to be affected by you not coming to work. So when you're going to do your work permit and you're saying they're going to fire me, I don't have work permission, it's you get and I used to say get a letter saying you're going to lose your job. It's I'm going to lose my job plus this is the financial loss. This is what's going to happen to the company when I can't show up to work. Okay. Then if you present it properly, then they will expedite the case. What are you laughing at?
The fact that you losing your job and you not having the money, isn't enough. Like
it's not enough.
It's more so the company that's going to lose the money.
Right.
That's what they care about. But
that's right.
At least you guys know.
Right. It comes down to, I'm going to read the rule. Okay. Severe financial loss is where the losses to the company is going to lose critical public benefits or services that you're providing. Doctor, nurse.
So I guess then
bus driver, it could be anything.
People. Yeah.
I mean, you could be a bus driver and use that as well.
Yeah.
You could be an important part of a restaurant. I mean, it just has to be presented properly. There's an expedited treatment based on humanitarian reasons. I always say, give it your sad reason. Okay. So now they have told you now in this new rule what is the sad reasons that they will consider. Illness. You're sick. You need your relative to take care of you. A disability. Again, you're disabled. You need someone to come and take care of you, or your relative is disabled and they have nobody to take care of the person who's getting the green card. Or there's some sort of extreme living condition where either you or your relative are living in. Some severe economic condition or severe living condition, whether maybe it's a dangerous country, a dangerous area, they don't have a home, they got kicked out, something severe that is beyond the normal living conditions.
Yeah.
And if you could present that, they would expedite the case. A death in the family, that's another humanitarian reason to expedite a case. A critical need to travel for medical treatment that you can't get in the country where you're living. That would be another reason. An emergency may include an urgent need to expedite employment authorization as well, for example, as we used before, healthcare workers. If a nonprofit organization seeking to expedite a benefit request must demonstrate an urgent need for the beneficiary's specific role within the nonprofit, again, same thing as for a for-profit. What is going to happen to this company or nonprofit company if you don't show up to work?
That is.
And lastly, if a U.S. government agency gets involved, they can request it on your behalf as well. So those are the sad reasons. I always say, come up with your saddest reason. I have now listed what the sad reasons that they would consider to expedite your case. If you can put together something like that, file for the expedite.
Yeah.
So those are the new rules as of yesterday, Yo-Yo.
Well, at least, I will say that I'm happy that they did give, criteria
Guidance.
and they gave
Little
a little guidance, even though I don't agree. And some people in the comments feel the same way. March Hicks said this is BS. Why not how you are going to be affected? And Elizabeth Francis also said it's about the company and not you, the individual. I feel like that's horrible because companies could always rehire people. They have grants, they have loans, they can manage. But an individual who's losing their job, I feel, is a little bit more severe to me. But at least you guys got guidance now.
But I want you to know something. I agree with them. I'm not saying what immigration came up with is the right thing. I'm just reporting it as it is. Mm-hmm. All right. First of all, we shouldn't have a situation where work permits take 7, 8, 9 months.
That part.
That's a whole other situation. Meanwhile, or people are documentarily qualified waiting for an interview for 18, 24 months. Thanks for watching. For more Bradshaw Live, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.